Saturday morning. Wow, that sounds good. My voice is lovely. It's first thing in the morning.
Part of my morning walk is to go down this very delightful street here, find a little bakery to get some food.
And from what I hear, this is the busiest day at Essen.
You know, do even a little bit of window shopping. Christmas season is upon us, and therefore just pretty things, very beautiful little area.
Let's see what we have to greet us this day. We're getting ready to go into the train station there. Take a few stops on down to the fair.
You know, I realize now that I don't think anyone's taken footage of the train station or tram station. I'm not sure what they refer to them as here, but this is, I believe, at least part of the central station. Every morning and every evening, I end up taking this little stroll. There are some restaurants that are here. They're not, of course, open right now. Chris is going to edit much of this footage because this is not terribly interesting. Useless footage. Waste of time. This light wall. Oh, look at the light wall. I can read that. Ruhrbahn.
Now that the convention is properly started, there's more trains going to the Messe each day.
I mentioned Nikosu Dice on an earlier vlog. They have 15 copies left for today, and your man, Mr. Galicio, here is number 9. Everything here is top secret. I cannot show you all of the many sweets that we've been given, including authentic German Snickers. And here we have Kenny, who has been basically constantly figuring out how we're going to be getting all of these things home. He's been packing and unpacking and writing things down and Tetrising and weighing, mixing and baking. He's also whisking. You've been whisking as well, Kenny, correct?
I'm not even sure that is.
Saturday morning, I came over here to the Mood Publishing booth. They do a little game called Deep Rock Galactic. They're showing off, these are the pre-production copies of the expansions. This one here is the biome expansion, which is going to have different types of terrain and different types of hazards. And that right there is the Dreadnought, the Juggernaut, I forgot what it was called, but it's a 3-hex big old beastie. It's like a special boss that has its own deck.
How many boxes have we already shipped out, Kenny?
Well, we have now 5 suitcases worth, and probably another 4 or 5. I don't know. Probably going to be like 8 more boxes on top of that.
8 more on top of that.
Plus whatever you've taken on your own.
And then the Space Rig expansion is a campaign version of the game, which I appreciate that Deep Rock Galactic is not a campaign out the box. So this one adds the campaign in, has the Space Rig here, the Space Bar, the Abyss Bar, where you go and drink beers and you do other stuff. You get upgrades from mission to mission. You have to build pipes out, you have to build up the rigs, you run out of oxygen, or you try not to run out of oxygen, rather. You got the driller. So it sounds like it adds more to the game, and whew, it has shelf presence.
Camilla, what are your thoughts on all of the things that we're taking home? All of the many games that we're taking home?
Mo games, mo better.
So it's Saturday, which is day what of the convention, Willie?
Day 1.
What's that?
Day 1.
I love seeing convention setups of things. Roman a Day, a small little box game that I really love. And holy smokes, gigantic versions of the wee little buildings that come in the game. But, woo, I want to walk away with one of these. I'm going to talk to Caesar, the president of the company, see if I can't just... How would I even fit this in my luggage? Gosh, it basically qualifies as a weapon.
What do we have here? And of course, since Uli wrote it's in German, so I'm going to guess what this says. This says, we take Diners Club and Discover Card only, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Diners?
And Bitcoins.
Bitcoins?
And gold.
New to me discovery this year. We have food trucks. Almost feels like home.
Our company specializes in meeple stickers. The company is called Meeple Stickers. The reviews say, super sus.
Did you hear that slamming behind me? That was Camilla. Camilla, I don't appreciate that. Diners Club only.
Saturday morning here at the booth, Uli, I almost gave him a heart attack. Uli's one of our hardest working, never mind.
Guru of Dice Tower News, Mr. Corey Thompson.
That's me, the guru.
And so Corey, as the, oh geez. This is Ben Maddox of 5 Games for Doomsday, shamelessly shilling his own podcast.
Here is Mike, shamelessly plugging Ben Maddox of 5 Games for Doomsday podcast.
I was going to make an adult-related joke about that, but this is for the Dice Tower.
It is.
So it's family friendly.
Correct.
Path to
Yes.
Civilization, the best game here that nobody knows about.
Okay.
The new Medici has just been announced.
It has by
New-
Steamforge.
By Steamforge, which is really a weird choice,
It
but
is, yeah.
I love it.
I demand to be on the vlog. Should we sit down here?
Dice Tower Now, you'll hear all the news.
Here we got some Helvetique, some other new things, including that one right there, which is a reprint of a game from Sashi and Sashi before the guests arrive, and it is sold out. Sad face.
If you want to know how hard, how strenuous, how just completely committed we are to our job, there's one way I can show you this in a visual fashion, which is always more effective. Look at this floor. Can you see? We have been running back and forth. We have been just, look at Uli. All right, do a plank, Uli, a plank. Oh, I don't know what that is in German. Okay, all right. How do you say YMCA in German?
YMCA.
That's definitely not quite, that doesn't roll off the tongue. I don't see that going with a nice pumping disco beat.
Took me 2 days, but I found the artist alley. Oh, I found my favorite guy. Hey!
So many people!
Some of the soon-to-be released lines here from the set. These are more their kid and family games. As we turn the corner here, a little older. I love the artwork on this one. Focus. Sounds kind of like code names. We'll see. Taking a look at some new releases here for Hachette. Oh, I played that one.
I'm pretty sure they're just cloning people in there. Very nice.
Do you want one?
Sure, I'll take one.
It's still very healthy. It's the hard to do. Look at it.
Look at this. This playthrough coming from the incredible Connor at Inside Up Games, and I believe we have Dahlia, daughter of Connor, Draft and Write Records, that we're going to be playing here with Camilla, who's going to be gonna crush.
You're gonna
Right.
crush my daughter.
Camilla has. Tell you the truth, I don't think it works. You don't look intimidated at all.
Dude, came with a great theme that I'm honestly a little jealous of that I'm not playing. I'm very jealous. Camilla, step aside. What kind of record label are you? Heavy metal, classic rock,
No, I'm a
Latin jazz?
I'm a funk band, the Funky Foxes.
The Funky Foxes?
Yeah, and I have a good rhythm. Here, the yellow, it's a rhythm, I think. So there's a good funky rhythm.
I would listen to the Funky Foxes.
All right, we've got to keep the tradition up because it seems like Oliver has been in every one of our vlogs.
Have I been in every one? I know I was in the first one, but
Yeah. Say something remarkably clever right now.
I won general orders.
What do you do with half-drunken water bottles just lying around the booth? Well, I'll let you know that we have an infallible system.
Exterior, Dice Tower booth, 11:10 Saturday afternoon. Eastern German time. No, Eastern Standard German time. No, West Standard German Spiel time.
Watch, you launch it. Woo! And, oh, I lost.
Wow.
Reset.
You were actively terrible at this.
Well, look, these don't work.
Ah.
I refuse to. Oh.
What, they do work? Who knew?
Here we go. Launch. Uh-oh. Garbage. I'll take 5.
We got some Arcane Wonders action in here. Lots of demo tables, very busy. Some nice products. And even this little lovely area in which to play Gap. Look at that. Like sitting around your own table at home.
Marcus Brisman, who is currently representing the Sporadically Bored podcast with Mike and Dan with his lovely Milieu Flavian shirt. And not only that, not only is he kind enough to wear something that is, a project of mine, also, I've been making him stand an uncomfortable amount of time just staring at my phone. Marcus, how long can I get away with this without you feeling terribly uncomfortable?
That was like 2 seconds into the
All right, so that ship has sailed.
I have not dared adventure into here, the CGE booth. They are just so busy.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate this gift. A signed copy of Circus Flocati from the genius, Dr. Reiner Knizia. Unfortunately, misspelled my name because he was probably thinking about 14 other games he was designing.
And at this point, no matter where you go, there's always a math trade. I'm guessing I'm here at the end of the math trade because there's not that many people here. But if you're wondering why you never got your games from Dr. Funk, it's because he's right here.
This is some good marketing right here. They somehow managed to find the last copies in the world. They burned all the other copies in your home and my home, and these are the final ones ever. Here at the Glass Cannon booth is something I've noticed more companies doing. So Glass Cannon showing off the games, and they partnered up with Woody Do, which is a Polish board game table maker, who's showing off the tables, and so it's a perfect synergy. Play a game at a nice, comfortable table, and so they're showing off Frostpunk, which Z and Camilla gave very high scores to. Apex Legends, which we played live on the channel with a very clever shooting mechanism, and of course, good table presence. And this one over here is their new release that they're teasing, Dying Light, zombie survival property here, with an interesting dice system where you can assign dice to different actions, but you get little boosts if you use the correct symbols, but you still get a lot of control, a bit of a persistent city, so effects that happen to those buildings in different parts of the city will carry over to future scenarios, but short campaigns, so interested in this one, it looks good.
Well, a little thing that Z likes to do here at the booth is he plays a game called 3-Card Monty. And so he's got these folks here getting ready to play a game of 3-Card Monty, and they really have a great chance of winning. They have an absolutely legitimate chance of winning a lot of money. Strangely, I don't know how it works though, but every year Z ends up coming home with several thousand euros that he didn't come here with.
Here at the Fantasia and Pika Games booth, you see the Pika Games part is showing off Sweet Mess, a more family-weight approachable game, whereas the Fantasia side of things showing off Endless Winter, but mostly this gorgeous beauty right here, Unconscious Mind. But most important of all, in the Fantasia Games booth, a chair. I'm gonna go sit down. Oh, this is nice. Oh, do I have to pay to sit here? No? Okay. I'm going to be here for a few days.
Spiral Potatoes here in Essen, Germany. Maybe I'm going to pick up one of these. It's Saturday at 12:40. That seems like a really good time to be buying these, right? Okay, let me find the end of the line for the Spiral Potatoes. Okay, so we got this line. You know what? I'm thinking maybe a churro.
Took a quick look here at Flow. This is another beautiful game from Pika Games, Fantasia Games, where you are taking your heroes on journeys. Well, before you take them on a journey around the icebergs, you're going to take them around town. Go relax in the hot tub for a little bit, the hot springs, and buy some nice hot cocoa for your nice explorations. Well, what are you exploring for? To go into the caves, to fight monsters, to roll chunky dice, and to upgrade all of your stats. This sounds fun, looks gorgeous. I'm sure this is final artwork right here.
I'm sure that's strictly legal, Tom. Tom is a cultist. Tom is scratching his face with a knife.
Hidden games. Not so hidden.
We don't have a lot of rules here at the Dice Tower booth, but one of the rules that we really take seriously is not eating while you're in front of other people that are, oh, Uli.
Hungarian Mandarin, it's amazing.
Does this have an official name in German, Uli?
No, they... Obstblunder, they called it at the bakery. Obstblunder.
Oofblunder. So if I go to the local McDonald's and order a Oofblunder, this is what I will get.
The local McDonald's is the place, right? Yeah.
Uli, thank you once again being the official German representative.
And I'm sorry for eating here. I will accept every punishment. I will not do it again. Sorry.
Okay, you have no idea what's coming to you.
Demoing Battle of Gods. This is a bit of an arena King of Tokyo-ish kind of a game, and woo! I hope you do not lay the smackdown upon me. I have very little health left to work with. I collected a bunch of glory using my different actions here, and I'm doing 3 damage over here to Cody. 1, 2. Oh, is that the 10th glory? Is that the 10th glory? Yeah. Freya wins.
I'm glad Chris also does these vlogs, because otherwise you all would think that I'm only care about food, but Chris does more food than me. Welcome to the White Castle. Where are the burgers? But still, look at all these trucks.
Here's the Pandasaurus booth. You can pick up the games over there, of course, but there's tons of demo room here. People playing Fox in the Forest. These lucky fellas playing a nice, enjoyable game of foxes and multi-generational foxes, and these people are playing Beacon Patrol. They should be playing foxes.
I don't know if there's a number large enough to describe the number of boxes Kenny's packed. Look at this. This is, honestly, I don't think by law you could fit anything more into this box. Look at that. He's got his own soundtrack. That's box packing music right there.
Here at the Alley Cat Games booth, taking a look at Arborea here. They have many demo tables of it going on. It's a bit of a worker placement game, where as you leave your workers out on those cardboard tracks longer, you get stronger benefits. Moving pieces further along those tracks. There's a lot of shared resources, which if you don't use them on your turn, other players could use them up, but you get benefits even from them being used up. And then you build up your own little player board with these other cards and put animals out there, so it seems very robust, very interesting.
As the official representative of plushies selling of the Dice Tower, can hereby confirm that the orange cat, I hereby reply the orange cat was the first one that sold out.
How would you say orange cat in German?
Orange Katze.
Aha! That was the first one sold, not the bluen Dogen, not the green dinosaurin.
This is the closest I'm going to get to the Lorcana mess. I'm sorry, booth. One of the exciting things about coming to Spiel, you can get to see little teases like this in a lot of these glass cases. Oh, the upcoming Kalimala, but that's actually not the whole story. I think a lot of booths like to show off their upcoming stuff, so you can see here the new updated look of Kalimala, not finalized of course, but you could also maybe even have the designer like Fabio Lopiano here explain the game to you, which is such a nice treasure of being able to come out to something like this.
Is Zuliwood the cutest game ever? Survey says yes.
Mighty Boards is setting up the Art Society. Mike DeLisio is playing here under the tutelage of one David Chirkop, who is the designer of one of Mike's favorite games, Petrichors. And we do have a special limited edition cover of the box right here.
We are mid-game of Art Society, and never have I seen such intense faces. Look at the intensity. Feel the intensity. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I've got dragons.
Everyone who's been trying out this one has been raving about it. Galactic Cruise. This is a large Euro game about space cruise ships. You heard me right. Space cruise ships. It's a bit of a worker placement game where you can take the actions of the space you go to, but also the connected spaces. Free if you have your own cog, or you have to pay the other players to use their cogs. building up your ship, getting passengers on your Galactic Space Cruise ships coming to Kickstarter or something, I think, in the future. I'm noticing and seeing a lot of signing sessions here. The co-designers Dracula vs. Van Helsing, Maxime Frambourg, and Theo Thuvier, whom you can both see actually just right over there.
I was a fantastic host, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Other than the insults to everyone's salon, I thought hosting was supreme.
Queen Games area has a nice looking booth and setup and everything. They're obviously showing off the Stefan Feld collection, and not only that, but they're showing off Stefan Feld, who stands about 9 inches taller than me. The new Kids Chronicle of the Old Oak Prophecy, and designer of all of the Chronicles of Crimes games, David Sichuel. How did I do on your pronunciation? Yes. Nailed it, right? Kind of walking me through this. So new standees for the characters and new item cards, of course, but no main board, unlike in the first game. This one is going to be more of an exploration out here. Here I am in a head-to-head competition with Melinda here and knee-deep in hexes, and we certainly are.
I think Chris is going to lose. Look how hard he's thinking.
I had a well-placed factory early in the game, which let me build a lot of units up here, and the pressure is on, but neither of us have done too much with each other. We're both hesitant, but the gloves are coming off soon, my man. I apologize. They might slap me in the face, but they're coming off.
Over here, they're not even fighting. Their armies aren't even close.
It's barely started.
Chris is going to lose, in case I wasn't clear.
We all know that Chris Yee is a big fan of disgusting, boring, beige, cube-laden Euro games. You got, not a cube in sight.
I won.
That does not apply.
The round 2 match, I'm now playing against the designer Marcel, and you notice there's a little more pressure. I feel a little under the gun here, so
What is the best food here?
I think it's the German sausage.
The sausages in Germany are the best.
Burritos.
Really?
They are small but tasty.
60 seconds to Napoli, and the pizza was very good.
In Germany, Kartoffelbrei.
Okay.
That's it.
Just a random street pretzel.
Falafel in the gallery.
Just breathing air is enough.
You could be eating right now.
Yeah, I could be, but I'm talking to you.
Oh.
That's more important than eating.
I'm a fan of the classic schnitzel and spätzle.
Schweinebrat.
Oh, Schweinebrat.
I don't have time for food. I only play games.
You don't eat while you're here at all?
No.
Fries with some pulled pork in it and some sauce.
Kurto salad. The bread with sugar. Crepes.
Crepes? Are crepes best for breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Anytime. Prefer bananas and green apples.
On a crepe?
Yep.
We had a burger, but not here.
Donut.
Schnitzel that you made yourself at home.
Maultaschen. It's like the German ravioli. Yeah, I'm vegan, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
So you don't eat food?
I would have tried some fries, but Belgian fries are better than German fries. So
You've heard that too? Belgian fries are better than German fries. Currywurst?
Currywurst.
Thai food.
Sausage.
And doner kebab.
Langosh.
Okay, what about you? Say ice cream.
Ice cream.
Aha.
Homemade sandwiches for my wife. Currywurst.
Currywurst.
Currywurst?
It was okay.
That's always good. It was okay?
It's German.
I'll film more of the Aporta booth tomorrow, but that's a great sign.
Folks, here's some interesting things that you can get at Essen. This is not interesting. This is terrible. But he said the airline lost all his luggage.
yeah, it did.
So this is the only shirt left.
It was all I had, but it's an homage to one of my favorite
show us the
scenes
back.
in the Last Tower.
Ah! Ah! Hey, that's it for day 3, which felt like day 6. It's been a long, long day, but we had good food, coming out food, but now we're going to bed. One more day. I don't know what else to tell you. Chris, I'm gonna get ice cream, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not.
Are you gonna get ice cream? I'm getting ice cream over here.
No, you can't make me.
I'm going.
Did
So
someone say ice cream?
yeah, I'll see you later, Thomas. Unless you follow me, you have no willpower.